less broad the chest is, the more flat the clavicles are. Okay? So we're gonna move to the side.
You just grab one.
The middle.
You said if you're larger, take it down. Yeah, you can pull it.
Okay, so we're gonna do the right clavicle. We have a 12 by 10 crosswise. Okay? So mid clavicle. Go ahead and screw over right there. You gotta feel for it.
So the central ray is your right.
Okay, because of the elongation of, so just collimate to there. Okay? Then do your regular AP.
Oh, that's
What
the one
size
I
IR is
stepped on
this?
yesterday.
10 by 12 crosswise. Okay? So that's your AP clavicle. And then we have an AP scapula. We have a 10 by 12. Okay? Then just show your patient. Can you do this, sir? No. It's
We're
2
doing
inches.
Scapula right now?
Yes, 2 inches inferior to the coracoid. Okay, so this coracoid is right here. So just move them like this, just like that. Make sure you get people. If people have a lot of fat right here, okay, or they're wearing something loose, just get them like this and from all the way in the back. Now, 10 by 12, mid scapula is where the central ray should be. Okay, so
Wait, did you say above the coracoid or?
okay, the cassette should be an inch above, or it's going to be the central ray 2 inches below the coracoid. Okay, make sure you get the axillary ribs. What's my breathing technique? Okay, my ribs are in front, so I have to blur them out.
Short,
Short, shallow breaths.
Short, shallow.
Okay, so that's my AP scapula. Then I'm doing REO sternum, so go ahead and face the board. Again, I have a 10 by 12, but I'm going to collimate real tight on this. Okay, go ahead and put it in the face the board. I'm going to rotate you. Okay, again, 1 inch above the jugular is where my top of my cassette should be. Okay, so I'm right here. So I'm going to lower this to about right there. Okay, I'm going to rotate them. How many degrees?
15?
15 to 20. Okay, just to get the sternum from superimposition of the vertebrae. He has his lateral border of the scap right here, and he has his spine right here. I'm going to turn him enough to go in between those. That's it. In between there and there. That's REO sternum. Again, what's my breathing technique? Short, shallow breaths. Why?
Blur out the line markings.
Okay, because my ribs are in the back. Okay, then we'll do a wide view. So I'm going to put them like this. Now in the wide view, it's good to have their arm back like this because that's going to pop out. You guys all see that? Okay, so from here to the acromion, that plane from here to here, I want to be able to put perpendicular. Okay, so another way of doing this is, go and scoot over to your right a little bit. Okay, if I have this, okay, I'm going to turn you, turn, keep turning.
Well, you know he got the thing.
So Aria
Right,
or
Right there.
LA,
okay, so my hand is perpendicular to the IR.
okay.
So
Okay.
wait, how
I'm
many,
going to collimate real tight on this
is that
because
by
I'm just
50
looking at,
degrees?
the wide view. Okay, the average obliquity for the patient on the wide view is going to be 45 to 60 degrees. Average. I've seen people almost in complete laterals like this. Okay? As long as you get the inferior angle and the acromion, that plane, perpendicular to the IR, you're good. Okay, so why do we do a wide view?
We want to see the scap.
Separation and dislocations.
Oh, separation, dislocations, and the function of the
Go ahead
joint.
for your back.
Separation of dislocation.
Okay, now we're going to do the gray sheet. This is going to be crosswise, 12 by 10. Okay, now go ahead and step to your left. Now,
Sorry, what'd you say about Gracie right now?
gray sheet.
Crosswise.
Crosswise, I said 12 by 10. The degree of obliquity for the patient is going to be 35 to 45. Okay, now we do this to see the joint itself. Okay, not to see the tubercles, lesser tubercle, or anything like that. To see the joint. So I'm going to oblique on 35. Now the central ray in your book, what does it say?
I think for the gray sheet, it says between the
No, it says 2 inches inferior
And then,
to the superior lateral border and 2 inches medial. That's what it says. Pretty much if you shoot just like a regular, okay, turn on. Good. So just like this.
central ray,
Okay, guys, make sure you look at the central ray again. It says 2 inches inferior to the superlateral border and 2 inches medial. Okay?
does that just put it at the shoulder joint though?
Uh-huh,
Yeah,
pretty much.
okay.
Okay, but you're an oblique, so you're not gonna
Okay.
like that. So make sure you know that central ray, because that's on your test. 2 inches inferior to superlateral border and 2 inches medial. Okay, so that's my gray sheet. Then I'm gonna do bilat AC joints, so go ahead and put it back against the board. I'm gonna take this to what?
70.
72, right? Guys, clavicle is always unilateral. My AC joints are always bilateral, right?
I can't breathe.
I have a 17 by 7.
Yeah. That's what you're calling making too, 17 by 7.
17 by 7.
It's 2 inches
Just like this.
superior to the 2
Now,
inches.
my transverse leveling is going to be at the AC joints. Pretty much if you go where the jugular notch is,
Yeah.
you should be able to get it.
so central ray at the jugular notch.
So, bilateral AC joints, always bilateral, with or without weights. Okay. One thing you need to know about the weights is that you never have the weights in their hand. You always have them affixed to the wrist, because when they make a fist with their hand, right, you make muscles. You want the muscles to be relaxed when you shoot this. All right. Then we have a lateral sternum. So we're going to face the wall. Don't put your hands behind you.
Oh yeah, you're gonna do that one.
Erect your chest. Have them always close to the board as possible. Touch the board.
What's
Move
the
your legs.
CR for this one? I mean, sorry, the cassette. The 14.
It's going to be 10 by 12 for this. All right. So we have
Lateral
10
sternum.
by 12. Again, just like the other sternum, as long as I have the cassette an inch above the jugular. Okay. So I'm way too high on this.
An inch above.
The jugular. Okay. Now the central ray is going to be mid-lateral border of the sternum. So right there.
Mid lat.
Have them, okay, pop out your chest, take a deep breath in, hold it. That's when you're going to take your x-ray. Now relax.
Hold it.
After the second time, right?
Respiration. In, out, hold. So in, out, in, hold.
Just after the
Just-
second.
No. Well,
Have them breathe in very deep, pop out their chest.
In,
But
pop
the
out
thing
chest.
is, you also want to keep them the central ray. So pop out your chest. When you say pop out your chest, you already know. Pop out your chest as much as you can. So right there, you already know that's where it's going to be at. Right? Okay, relax. Now take a deep breath in, pop out your chest, take your x-ray. Okay? Again, you want your shoulders to be posterior. Okay.
wait,
Okay,
can you
that's
do
it.
that again with the shoulders?